Live each and every day, love and live your way. Do your very best, learn and lead today. Be the best you can, it's your life. Take a stand, so live your best life. Live your best life. Come on and live your best life with Dr. Julia Royston.
I am Dr. Julia Royston, for I have come that you might have life and have that life more abundantly, to the full and overflowing. Welcome to Live Your Best Life right here on 106.3 and brought to you by Jones Media and BK Royston Publishing. Again, I'm Dr. Julia Royston. My goal each time we are together is to give you inspiration, information, and an introduction to new ideas, resources, and people that will help you to live your best life. Today, my guest is Ms. Jackie Copeland, the author of Priscilla May's Prayer and the illustrator, Ms. Micha'l Cardwell.
So, this is Dr. Julia Royston with Live Your Best Life, and I am so excited today to be with the author of Priscilla May's Prayer, Ms. Jacqueline Copeland.
Thank you.
Please say hello.
Hi, hello, good morning.
And her illustrator.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Introduce yourself, illustrator.
Hi, I'm Micha'l Cardwell.
Micha'l Cardwell. We're so excited to have you. So, tell us a little bit about Priscilla May's Prayer, what it's about. Well, first off, let's start with why you wrote it. Why did you write it?
Two of our granddaughters for almost 7 months. There was a custody battle between my son and his ex-wife. When we finally did see them, they had a lot of questions. They wanted to understand what was going on, but I didn't know how to tell them. So I just started writing.
You know, that's the beauty of writing. It gives you a way to express yourself, feelings, emotions. It's all wrapped up and tied up in the book. And, you know, one of the things that's the beauty of this book, too, as well, besides answering some questions or filling in the blanks for your granddaughters, it's also a legacy piece. You will always have this book. It's published and available and what I call evergreen, and it will always be there. So in this whole custody battle, so tell us just a little bit. We can't be a spoiler alert on the on all of the pieces, but just give two highlights of the book, two main themes that you want to highlight within this book.
These little girls were told by their father that he wanted them to know that he was always going to be there. So he told them, count the weekdays, and on Friday something good will happen. Our daddy will pick you up. That's the only thing they had to hold on to. They didn't see him for almost 7 months, but they counted every week. Every week they looked forward to being with their father. On the flip side of that, my son was trying to get to his daughters, but was prevented from seeing them. And one of my other grandchildren, my oldest granddaughter, told me, you need to tell Uncle Choice part so that they can understand what their daddy was trying to do.
Right.
So that's the two main points, that trust and hope are the main things in this story.
Well, and you know, another thing too, now I guess I feel like I'm spoiled in that I had both my parents in the house with me at all times. But I know I've seen that Facebook and other people encouraging people that, you know, if the father wants to be in the child's life and he's not a danger to the child, please don't stop it based on your relationship with the father.
Right.
Your children always should be in the child's life. So as the grandmother, speak to that. You know, how does that work?
That works because if you are a single woman that has a ex-husband or a boyfriend or baby's daddy that doesn't want to be bothered with the children, then you are a single mother. But if you have a father who wants to be in his children's life and be a part of their lives, then you should recognize yourself as a single woman because you're not doing it by yourself. When children are separated or divided from their parents, there's a lot of emotion and confusion in that child's life, and they don't understand. They think they did something wrong. They think, what did I do? Could I have done this? Did I make a bad choice? Did I do this? In divorce, I go in depth in that, but on Priscilla May's prayer, I just want to show how trust and hope will result in a good thing.
And as a teacher, you're exactly right. And as a teacher, I've seen the results of Vorse, which is book number 2, which we'll be anticipating soon. But in working with children and teaching children for years, you can see the results of when the father is not in the life or the mother is not. Now, sometimes it's due to incarceration,
right.
but in Priscilla May's prayer situation, it's the battle between the parents as opposed to anything else preventing the father from getting to the children.
That's correct.
So therefore, in this case, I'm just like, you've got to come to a happy medium because who's suffering the most from this? You're trying to punish the father. I get it.
Right.
You're trying to punish the man. It didn't work out. But who's suffering the most, in my opinion, are the children.
Are the children. And there's another thing, too. The children are so resilient that their personalities change. When they are with the father's family, you see a completely different child. When they get ready to go back to their mother's home, their attitudes change. You could see we're getting in gear to go back to this house.
Right.
So they are very resilient. But under all that resiliency, they need to know that they're loved. And that's the main thing that I was trying to do.
Well, first off, that's excellent to do. And it puts a totally different spin and perspective for children, especially. We've got different dynamics in families, totally different than, the husband and a wife and the 2.5 kids and the dog and the cat. I mean, we've got a totally different perspective and dynamic, but we need to be able to see all these sides. And books need to be able to reflect real life. That children with 2 parents have to understand that Mary in the seat next to him doesn't necessarily have their parents in the house. They have parents. They do know where they are alive, but they don't have the same relationship and the same dynamic. Buried and 2 rows up may have a totally different situation.
Correct.
His father may be incarcerated, or his father may be deceased because people are dying early through murder and violence, etc. So being able to have this diversity, and not just culturally, not just ethnicity, but being able to have this diversity in books is what B.K. Royston Publishing is striving to bring to the world and bring that to light. So I'm going to switch gears here because I've just got to get my girl, Miss Micha'l. Yay! So tell us about kind of your illustration background. Like, have you always drawn? Have you always wanted to draw? Is this something that you do for fun, or your grandmother talked you into it? She roped you into it? She bribed you into it? No, what happened?
I've always liked to draw. Of course, when I first started, it wasn't that good. But when I started taking art classes and I finally learned like what I like to draw, I saw that they actually turned out really good and they were pretty. And so when she asked me, I was a little bit shocked because then I felt the pressure. And so I was very nervous, but I was happy to do it. And then
here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the book's here.
I saw it was real. I'm like, oh my.
So wait a minute. So where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to art school?
Oh, I just took art classes in middle school at Barrett
Come
Traditional
on
Middle
through.
School.
I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So you haven't gone to university for art?
No, ma'am.
So what's your degree in?
I was in EKU for forensic psychology.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A little different.
Yeah, a little bit. So illustrations are like an outlet for you, therapy for you. It's like me and writing, because my undergraduate degree is in accounting. So writing is just like, kumbaya, woo. So what is illustrations like for you? Drawing.
I have a similar story to my cousins,
Okay.
the book is based off of.
Sure.
And so when I used to, I guess, struggle waiting for my dad to come and waiting for my mom to come, I would just sit there and draw.
Gotcha.
So eventually, it started getting better, and I started learning. I can't draw people, but I can draw this.
I cannot draw at all. So that's one of the gifts I don't have at all. So I'm not trying to practice to get better. I'm just not good at it. I'm just not good at it at all. So that's wonderful. So that's a good thing because you identify with that same type of struggle that your cousins had.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a wonderful thing. So graphics and arts is really important to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Even though your degree is like totally very scientific, but as a teacher and a promoter of the arts, I really think that is really critical.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you?
Yes.
You do?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
think, yeah, because it is an outlet, and the curriculum, yes, I know is important. Being college ready, I know is important. Being career ready, I know is important, but we still have to be able to do other things. Something that you like and something that you enjoy. I believe, now this is just me,
Okay.
I believe whatever you're passionate about and whatever you're good at, somebody will pay you for it. That you can make that profitable, and because the whole factory job thing is going out, and the whole I'm going to be in this little cubicle. Well, they've got it now where you can work from home, so you don't necessarily need to be able to go into a facility, but you do have to have a skill. You do have to have something that you can do and do well. So congratulations on their illustrations.
Thank you.
Congratulations on just being a part of this book, because this is a family book, and I love it that it is really a way for this family to be transparent, but also hopefully it can bring healing for other families.
Yes.
It can bring healing for other people to be able to see it. The children can see it, the parents can see it, and hopefully some ladies will rethink the whole I'm going to punish him not seeing his kids and not really realizing that no, you're not punishing him as much as you're punishing them, the children and him. So
We will be right back with Miss Jackie Copeland and Micha'l Cardwell after this song.
not just Santa on Christmas Eve, not just presents underneath the tree. What I need, can't you see? Sent from God above me is a miracle, a Christmas miracle. Mistletoe is okay with me, chestnuts roasting certainly to please. What I need in my life, not a doll or a bike, but a miracle, a Christmas miracle. A miracle from the King means everything. A miracle, a Christmas miracle. Yeah.
So welcome back. I have Miss Jackie Copeland and Miss Micha'l Cardwell.
So what's next on the list? What are we doing next?
Next thing we're doing chapter books that the girls told me no pictures.
No pictures, okay.
Chapter books. But there are 5 stories about starting off with divorce.
Okay.
Explaining it, and then 5 more books for each month. And it's 12 in the lives of the girls.
Gotcha.
How they spend time with their father and different adventures that they're going. It's called The Adventures, cross out, Misadventures of Priscilla May and Ursula Ruth. And it's come in 2 chapter books.
Awesome.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so you've got to give us just a little tidbit on divorce. Because most people go, what is divorce? Is it a vortex? Is it something with the weather? So explain divorce to us.
Divorce is based on a little girl whose parents are getting a divorce. She really can't say it right. She's only 4.
Okay.
And she's riding in the car with 2. She calls them old cousin and her auntie, and she's telling them, "I'm getting a divorce." She tries to explain to them what's happening, but they don't understand what she's saying, so they pull over. They say, "What are you saying?" She said, "I'm getting a divorce." And they said, "A divorce? Yeah, I'm getting a divorce. We're getting a divorce." And I said, so I put the character that young because that's how young
Right.
she was.
Uh-huh.
And so the aunties go through, the old cousin goes through the different things that happen when you get a divorce, that your parents still love you,
Yeah.
but they just fell out of love with each other. And the good points would be, they show her the good points of being 2 birthday cakes, 2 Christmas trees, 2 bedrooms, and things like that.
Right.
And then she tries to, in her little mind, tries to adjust to having 2 of everything, and so she thinks she should change her name. So she changes her name while she's playing ball with another old cousin. And she keeps on, and then all of a sudden it hits her. I don't have to change my name. I've already got 2 names.
Right.
Priscilla May.
Right.
So
Oh, wow.
it's just an explanation of what the child goes through, because who's going to help her tie her shoes?
Right.
Who's going to... Mama can't do this. Mama has to go to work. Who's going to wake me up in the morning?
Right.
Who's going to tuck me in at night? Where do I go? It's a lot of questions
Right.
that children have because they don't know what a divorce really means.
Right. And divorce I can't wait till it comes out so that we all can kind of go through the divorce together.
Okay.
And but it's devastating. I've been through a divorce,
Divorce.
and it is oh gosh, I would wish it on my worst enemy.
Right.
But I didn't have children, so being able to see divorce through the divorce through the eyes of a child, I'm looking forward to that as well. You're not gonna put no illustration in it, Michael? I'm not gonna get one picture. Divorce.
She might get one. I'll just hand it to her.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thanks for
you
coming.
both for being with me today. This is always fun for me to interview authors and find out about their books and expose new books, new authors, new ideas to people. So Priscilla May's Prayer is available on Amazon.com. It's available in print. It's available in Kindle. It is also available directly from Miss Jackie Copeland. That's JACKIE Copeland, COPELAND. You can find her on Facebook. Follow her, especially because you need to be notified of when the next book is going to come out, The Divorce. And so I'm just grateful and appreciative of all that you're doing, of sharing your family with us.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
You all have a great day.
Thank
Teach me thy word, O Lord. Teach me thy will, O Lord. Teach me thy way, O Lord. Teach me, lead me, keep my soul. Help me say, teach me thy word, O Lord. Teach me thy will, O Lord. Teach me thy way, O Lord. Teach me, lead me. Teach me thy word. Teach me your way. Let your kingdom come and your will be done. I want to be. Make me more like thee. Teach me, lead me. Keep my soul. Teach me. Teach me how to talk right. Teach me how to live right. Teach me, Teach me, Lord, teach me how to love my brother. I gotta love all my sisters too. I gotta love everybody. Teach me, help me say, yeah, yeah. Teach me how to talk right. Teach me how to live right. Teach me, Lord, show me how to love my brother. Gotta love my sister too. I gotta love everybody. Come on, take it up. Teach me how to walk right. Teach me how to talk right. Teach me how to live. Teach me. I gotta love my brother, my sister too. Gotta love everybody. Oh, teach me how to walk right. Teach me how to talk. Teach me how to live. Teach me. All my sisters too. I gotta love everybody. Oh, teach me. Show me. Lead me, guide me, direct me. I'm yours, Lord. Here I am. Teach me, Lord.
A special thank you to my guests, Miss Jackie Copeland and Miss Micha'l Cardwell, for being with us today. Family is forever. Friends may be fleeting and they may leave you, but family is forever. Remember, today, tomorrow, always, live your best life. I'm Dr. Julia Royston. Have a great day.
Each and every day, love and live your way. Do your very best, learn and lead today. Be the best you can, it's your life. Take a stand, so live your best life. Live your best life. Come on and live your best life. With Dr. Julia Royston.